What's going on, guys? My name is Matt Omega, and welcome back to the Pokédex Quest Gen 2 with Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we finished out on the previous routes in Route 31. We even caught ourselves a brand new team member, the Zubat Flandre, and we climbed all the way up Sprout Tower a number of times, all for the sake of leveling. And in this episode, we're going to be finally taking on our very first gym here in Violet City. But first, there is one thing I do want to show off. See, there actually is something out on Route 36 that I can do right now. Now, look on the Pokegear, we'll see that I've actually switched the day around to Thursday. And since doing that, this gentleman over here has appeared. He was not here before. Let's have a talk to him. Wait, get back here. This is Arthur. Arthur of Thursday, to be precise. And he's going to give us something. This is a hard stone. A hard stone? Well, he's going to explain it for us. So, it's an item that we want to give to a Pokemon to hold on to. And what it does is that it increases the power of rock-type attacks. Yeah, so this is another kind of hold item we can possibly get. Hold items that increase the power of certain types of moves, which can be very handy, especially since we're about to go into a flying type gym. So if you got a Geodude or plan on using that Onix we traded for, you got a bit more oomph in your punches. But in any case, into the gym we go. Ah, that familiar old gym music. And look, my favorite guy in the world. He's back, still doing his job. He ain't no trainer, but he can give us some mighty fine advice. If we believe, a dream can come true for us to become the champ. I do believe. Tell me what you know. Grass type is weak against the flying type. Yeah, so if you come in here with a flying type, grass type. If you come in here with a flying type, you'll be evenly matched. If you come in here with a grass type, yeah, you won't do so well. Which is one of the reasons why people don't normally pick Chikorita. But I've already gone over how this region is not very friendly to grass types. But anyway, it's time to start on our first gym challenge. Trainers, take it away. Alright, Flandre's still getting a couple levels in. Should I heal Blaze up? I think he might be able to take one more battle. If I get into a pinch, I'll just use a potion. Anyway, now for you. Well, that takes care of all the gym trainers. Now, Blaze is indeed down in critical health, so I'm gonna go heal up. Pokemon Center's only very nearby, so no need to use those potions. Alright, we're all healed up, and we've taken out all the gym trainers. Now, time for the man himself. It's time to take on our very first gym leader of the Johto region. Faulkner of the Violet City Gym, master of flying types. And he's going to pretty much go over exactly everything I just said. You say you can clip flying type Pokemon's wings with the jolt of electricity. If I were playing Heart Gold Soul Silver, I'd be able to do that. Anyway. First gym battle. As I already said, this is Faulkner, who specializes in flying type Pokemon. First gonna send out Pidgey. A level 7 Pidgey. There's really not much to say about this one. Alright, Blaze, come on out. Now, what I was saying back in Sprout Tower that Blaze really didn't need too many levels because he was already strong enough to take on the gym, I really meant it. Well, I did at least want to get up to level 12 and get Ember because, hey, that same type of attack bonus is, it's great. That and actually taking advantage of Blaze's special attack. Oh, Mud Slap. That can possibly be a bit of an annoying move. Mud Slap is a ground type move, which Blaze is weak to, but it didn't do all too much damage. One, for the fact that Pidgey's only level 7. Second, because that Mud Slap is probably the weakest ground type move we'll see. It does, however, lower accuracy, so it can get a little annoying. Now he's just about to send out Pidgeotto. Oh, bring out the big guns. Alright. Well, we'll switch Flandria back out, just to get some levels. Well, get some experience. And you, sir, are very much cheating. A level 9 Pidgeotto. Okay, A, those things don't evolve to level 18. B, you can't even find Pidgeotto that low level even in the wild, I don't think. Jesus Christ, that was a critical. Okay, I may want to be careful from here out. Should I have given a berry to Blaze? I'm thinking that may have been a good idea. You know what? We got this. We got this. I think we got this. I'm opening my mouth and getting ready to insert my foot. Come on. How the fuck did I know that was gonna happen? Huh, well, okay, this is bad. This is really bad. Alright, Flandre, it's up to you. I do have an extra trick up my sleeve. Supersonic. Assuming I can hit with it. You know, I just had this strange feeling that last gust on Blaze was going to be a critical. I had the feeling, but I did nothing about it. Because of course I didn't. And that's just hubris coming full circle. Alright, hurts itself. Good, good. Leech Life is going to do absolutely bugger all because it's a bug type move, but maybe the 1 HP will let me do something? I don't know. This is getting bad. This is getting bad. Alright. I should have healed. I should have healed. I really should have healed. Alright. The best I can hope for now is that Pidgeotto A, stays confused, and B, hits itself again. Come on. Fuck you. Alright. So, normally, this gym battle is incredibly easy, and I would be done by now. But of course, I'm recording, so everything needs to go wrong. And you missed... This is going downhill. Oh, this already went downhill, but this is going even further downhill very, very quickly. Alright, exactly how much damage is Gus doing right now? Around 8-ish. So... I have maybe 4 more hits. Why did I say 4? I meant 3. Alright. Yeah, I don't see Leech Life. Yeah, okay. Come on. I need Supersonic to hit again. Come on. This is starting... This whole adventure is just starting off absolutely terribly. I have to use this many potions on Faulkner. Come on. Yes! Okay. My God, that was awful. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. I admit, this all could have been very much avoided if I just bit the bullet and healed Blaze right then and there. But of course, just when I had the feeling that the next attack was gonna be a critical, of course I also get the feeling that, no, I can do this. Oy. Anyway, we get the Zephyr badge, which for many years I thought I didn't know what the hell that had to do with flying types, but it sounds cool. I looked this up a while ago, but I can't quite remember. I think Zephyr has got something to do with Greek mythology, I think. Maybe not even mythology, just Greek. Hey, Shakier, is it Greek? Am I right about that one? Alright, thanks. Anyway, we're still in the time where badges will actually increase your Pokemon's stats, and having a Zephyr badge will raise the attack power of our Pokemon. It also enables our Pokemon to use Flash outside of battle. And he'll also give us TM31, which contains Mud Slap, the very same ground type move that Pidgey was using. So a TM, or a technical machine, is an item that will allow a Pokemon to learn whatever move it contains instantly. But it's a one-time use, it breaks right after that. Anyway, yes, as I said before, TM31 contains Mud Slap, and also as I said before, it is an incredibly weak ground type move, but it does reduce accuracy. Honestly, you're only using this on a ground type with no other good ground type moves. So at this point, a Phanpy. Oh, I'm getting called up by Professor Elm. Alright, what do you want now, geezer? Discovered something about the egg, you say? And your assistant's already at the Pokemon Center here. Of course! I forgot. By going on this journey, I'm essentially just running an errand for him. Alright, well, you can wait because, my Blaze has been knocked unconscious by means of bullshit. I'm totally calling bullshit. I'm calling it now. I don't care what anyone says. I'm well aware that it was my fault. Anyway, what do you got? Long time no see. What are you, from the Sonic universe? Oh, speaking of Blaze. Anyway. Another errand, of course. How did I guess? Would I take the egg? Sure? Okay, yeah, sure. I'll take the egg. Why not? It could be fun. A Pokemon will not hatch until it grows in the egg, and it has to be with other active Pokemon to hatch. And I'm literally the only person that you can rely on for this. Great. Anyway, so we need to let Elm know when the egg hatches. So, now we're getting into another little mechanic here. Eggs. Look at the stats of it. It moves around inside sometimes. It must be close to hatching. So this means it's in, I believe it's second stage of hatching. So there's three particular messages that the status screen will show depending on how close it is to hatching. And eggs hatch based on a step counter. After you've taken a certain amount of steps, the egg will hatch. Depending on the Pokemon inside, that step counter can vary. But as he said, it needs to be in a party with active Pokemon. We can throw it in the box, but it won't hatch that way. We need to keep it on us. So we'll just carry this thing around until it hatches. Why not? Alright, actually, why did I leave? I need to go and get my Bellsprout out. Because we can now use Flash outside of battle. And as I mentioned last time, for some ungodly reason, Bellsprout is able to use Flash. So I'm going to throw Ghastly away. Well, not throw Ghastly away, just store him in the box. Throwing it away would just be cruel. I only do that to a Rattata. The only reason I haven't done it to that Rattata is because I need to evolve first. Then I'm going to throw it out. I'm going to keep Poliwag on me. I'll explain why in just a minute. But I do want Bellsprout. Now, Bellsprout, I'm going to be using as a pseudo HM slave. Pseudo because he's only going to get two of them. One of them being Flash. Now, an HM like Flash is a lot like a TM in which the move it contains can be taught to Pokemon instantly, but a HM can be used an infinite amount of times. Thing is, that move is very hard to forget. In fact, you can't override it with any other move a Pokemon learns. In the last generation, this was a real pain in the ass, meaning once you had an HM move, there was no getting rid of it. Luckily in this generation, there is a way to get rid of HM moves, but it's much later in the game, so still be wise about who you give HM moves. Hence the use of HM slaves. Pokemon that are pretty much just, the only purpose they serve is to just contain HM moves and just be carried around for that explicit purpose. So, Flash is going onto Bellsprout. And this is not the way I want to go. And I want Flash because now we can go explore a bit more of Dark Cave. Not much, just a bit. But I may as well show you guys what it's like inside as early as possible, because I do need to come back this way for something else. Well, I don't need to, but I want to. Anyway, back in Dark Cave. Yep, still dark. Let's fix that. Go into the Pokemon menu, select Bellsprout, and select Flash. And a blinding flash lights the area. And there we go. And now we can actually see, and we can actually work our way around to that item. Again, I probably could have gotten earlier while it was still dark, but whatever. And this is literally all we can do in here, just picking up this potion. As you can see over there, there's a body of water. We can't traverse water yet. Also here, there is a rock. Maybe a Pokemon can break this, but none of them learn a move that allows them to smash rocks. I wonder. Now, there are 2 more Pokemon that we can possibly catch in here. I'm not going for either of them. I'll explain this on the way back to Route 29. There is actually something I want back there. And I'm probably going to, gonna run into something. Yeah, close by. There we go. Really? Last tile. Anyway, 2 more Pokemon to catch in Dark Cave. One of them is Dunsparce. Dunsparce has a 1% encounter rate. No thanks. Now, luckily, there is a method by which we may be able to take advantage of somewhat soon that will increase that encounter rate for us and allow us to, catch Dunsparce without being in there so long it'll make me pull my hair out. Another thing that can make me pull my hair out is the other encounter in there. Only in the mornings at for 5% encounter rate, you can find Teddiursa. Sound familiar, doesn't it? 5% encounter rate in the morning? Oh, I should also mention the 50% chance to run away every single turn. Yeah, it sounds a bit like Phanpy, doesn't it? I gave Phanpy a pass. Now the reason for that is because in the end it didn't give me too much trouble, even in the first time I tried to record this game, and I want to minimize trading as much as possible. Teddiursa, on the other hand, first time I tried to record this game, I was there for over 2 hours trying to catch that thing. Over 10 attempts later, I gave up. Because I remember that I can technically obtain it by another means, so I'm not going to bother catching it. I'm just going to wait for that time to roll around. Anyway, before I head out to Route 29, I am going to save my game, and I am going to once again mess with the time-space continuum. So I will meet you guys back here in just a moment. Alright, and I'm back. Check the Pokédex. I have changed it to Tuesday. Now I had an issue with this once, so I'm just going to go in and out of a building just to make sure. But now that it is Tuesday, I'm going to head down to Route 29 here. And somewhere around here, once I can find the lovely lass, there she is. Hello there. Tuscany. Yes, I do believe this is the first time we met. This is Tuscany of Tuesday, another of the Day of the Week siblings. I never properly went over the Day of the Week siblings, did I? I was too busy trying to explain the friggin' Hearthstone. Basically, Tuscany here, Tuscany of Tuesday, and Arthur, they are brother and sister. They are 2 of a set of 7 siblings that we can find on a particular day each. Each one will give us some kind of held item. So on Tuesday, we can come here to Route 29, only after you've gotten the Zephyr badge, I should add, and we'll find Tuscany, who will give us a pink bow, which is another hold item, which increases the power of normal type moves. It is most adorable. Now, because of just how many normal type moves there are, you can see why I would want to come all the way back out of my way here just to get it. Because I think I'll be making good use of it pretty soon. Anyway, I'm going to meet you guys back in Violet City. I can't wait for repels. Pokemon everywhere, not a drop to drink. Except for Poliwag, but he doesn't come out during the daytime. Okay, so not quite Violet City, but going past Dark Cave, I just realized that I neglected to mention why it is I actually holding on to Poliwag my party right now. Give me a sec. Anyway. So, Poliwag. I want to hold on to Poliwag for a bit because I plan to train him up a little bit off screen. I want that guy to become a Poliwag as soon as possible. Reason being is because Poliwag makes for a pretty good HM slave. Now, I'm already making Bellsprout into something of one with Flash, and another move we'll get sometime in the near future. But Poliwag learns another few HM moves that I do not want touching my party yet. So, yeah. Poliwag makes for a pretty good HM slave. And I want that. Ruins of Alph North Entrance. Now, we can access this ruins of Alf from 2 locations, from here and from down in Route 32. So I'm just going to come in from here and we'll loop around back that way. Don't you wonder who'd make something like this and why? Are we talking about the ruins? Strange tree in the road. Yeah, I did. Very strange tree indeed. Anyway, welcome to the ruins of Alf. Alf is short for alphabet. I'll explain in a minute. Mystery stone panel chamber. I don't want to go in there just yet. First what I'm going to do is look at this sign here. Ruins of Alf. Visitors welcome. Alright. And this. Now, there are a couple of little cave entrances throughout the entire ruins of Alf, but this is the big one. This place has a mystical quality to it. Feels sort of ethereal even. Yeah, so we are just walking around in some ancient ruins that are currently being analyzed, being studied. It's a big room, but there's nothing here. And I do indeed have a soft spot for these kind of ancient ruins kind of places. I was a major ancient history buff back in high school. Not as much anymore, but I still love reading up on some of that stuff from time to time. Good old days back in ancient history. It was actually one of my best classes in high school, but then I decided, no, I want to make video games instead. Ancient buildings are often tombs of kings, like the pyramids, for instance. Oh, Egypt. I loved studying Egypt back in high school. It was great. But yeah, as that one guy mentioned, this room is pretty much empty, except for all these statues. If I can actually analyze it. A replica of an ancient Pokémon. Indeed. There is going to be more to this place, don't worry. We'll head back on out. Now, Ruins of Alf in its entirety is an area that we cannot fully explore just yet. We're going to be coming back here a number of times, actually. But to start off, we'll first head off into this little building here. The Research Center, the authority on the Ruins of Alf. It's so much the authority that it all needs to be printed in caps. Ruins are about 1,500 years old, damn. That's really cool. It's not known why they were built or by whom. Isn't that why he was trying to study it? Odd patterns drawn on the walls of the ruins. There must be the keys for unraveling the mystery of the ruins. I see. Would you people stop doing that? Anyway, now we will head into the, what's called again, Mystery Stone Panel Chamber. Now, we could interact with this thing, but... Oh, actually, I'll talk to this lady first. Welcome to this chamber, with sliding panels that depict a Pokemon drawn by the ancients. Ooh. Interesting. So we need to slide the panels around to form the picture. And to the right is a description of whatever Pokemon it may be. There's also scientists in the back that are examining some newly found patterns, you say. So not like these ones on the wall. So yeah, this little spot here does look a bit different now, doesn't it? So recently, strange cryptic patterns have appeared. But they weren't here a little while ago. It's a little strange now, isn't it? Huh. It is an odd pattern, isn't it? Now, I could be crazy, but it looks to me as if it's trying to spell the word escape. Alright. Well, with that in mind, I'm going to head into my bag here. I'm going to use that escape rope that I picked up in Sprout Tower. Doing so will teleport me out of there, as the escape rope does, because, yeah, it still counts as a cave, so it does that. Oh, but it seems something has happened. Interesting. Oh, would you look at that? A huge hole has appeared, and it's big enough to go through. Yeah, we've opened up a little entryway here just by using that escape rope. So yes, whenever you see a little pattern like that on one of the back of these chambers, there are multiple of these chambers, by the way, yeah, it is a clue on how to unlock some kind of extra passage, which contains items. We got a berry. Nice. And... we have a PlayStation Network Cureberry. I'm not going to stop calling it that. Over here, an energy powder. Now that's new. And over here, a heal powder. Now, these powders are a new type of healing item that was introduced in this generation. So energy powder restores HP by 50, so it's basically a super potion. And heal powder cures all status problems, which is basically a full heal. But it says on both of them that it's bitter. Now, herbs like this are very effective healing items. But Pokemon do not like them. Give them this and they will start to hate you just a little bit. Okay, hate's a strong word, but they're not going to be happy with you. That plays into a mechanic I've yet to explain fully and will refrain from doing so until a later date. It's not relevant yet, trust me. I'll bring it up soon. Huh, more of those patterns. Let's see if we can try to make this one out. Our words shall remain here for the ages. Our words shall remain here for the ages. Well, they've lasted 1500 years so far, so, you know, good job. We've already made progress. And dropping down a hole there just brings us back into the big room here. We're still not done here. Also notice that the walls are covered in these little patterns. We have yet to solve the mystery of that stone sliding puzzle. So let's see what we're getting ourselves into. Pokemon that hid on the sea floor. Eyes on its back, scan the area. Alright, well let's have a go here. Basically, it's kind of a jigsaw puzzle, just without the jigsaw part of it. But just like a jigsaw, we want to start by putting all the corners into place. And from there, we can work on the sides, and it'll all fall into place from there. Fairly simple. So, there. This one goes here. This one, I believe, there. Now, this one, I think, goes... That looks right. This one down the bottom. Now, this one, I think, goes here. This one over here. That there. And finally, there we go. The Pokemon we were making was Kabuto, one of the fossil Pokemon that we could revive in Gen 1. In doing that, it drops the floor from below us. So we're back in the big room again, but there's a strange presence here. This is, interesting. Wait a minute. We're gonna see it on the way out anyway. There's no way I'm getting all the way back to the ladder without an encounter. Yeah, there we go. From completing the stone panel puzzle, we cause the chamber to be flooded with a new Pokemon. This is Unknown. Unknown comes in 26 flavors, one for each letter of the alphabet. That's exactly what they look like. I would catch one of these things, but I'm out of Pokeballs. So, I'm gonna go back to Violet City and buy some. Be right back. I think 6 will do for now. While I'm here, there is something else I neglected to mention while I was in the mart. Some places allow you to buy mail. Now, what is mail? Basically, it's a card that you can write some text on, give it to your Pokemon as a hold item, and send it across via trading. Basically, to send over a little message along with the Pokemon. That's literally all it's for. So unless you're into that, it's effectively useless. Interestingly enough, because held items now exist, there are now also Pokemon moves that exist that can affect held items in some way, such as stealing them or swapping them around. Mail is a kind of held item that is not affected by these moves whatsoever. So, yeah, interesting. But back into the Ruins of Alph. I'll actually keep this in because there is a slight change outside now that the place is flooded with Unknown. This guy has run out here. Exploring the ruins, we suddenly noticed an odd presence. We all got scared and ran away. The ruins hide a huge secret. I think. Anyway, I'm back inside and now to catch one of those little buggers. Right. Now this is a G, I believe. Yeah, this is a G. The first one we got was an A. Now, there are 4 sliding puzzle chambers throughout the Ruins of Alph, all of which we won't be able to access until different times. By completing the first one, we've not only allowed Unknown to be in here in the first place, but a certain selection of them. We'll be able to find Unknown of the letters A through K, which is what, 11 letters? That's 11 letters. Yes, I am indeed counting correctly. Now, There is something you get for catching all 26 kinds. It's nothing much, really. Whoa! Landre, good job. Good job. Yeah, but the reward is not very much. And there is something else kind of minor I can get by catching just 3 of these things now, but I'm not going to bother just yet. I am going to catch all 26 kinds by the end of the Let's Play just to show off what happens, but it's not a priority, and that was super effective. Alright, I should mention, unknowns are psychic type, and they only know the move Hidden Power. Hidden Power can be any type except normal. What type it is, it depends on the Pokemon. For different Pokemon, Hidden Power can be different types. I need to catch this thing. Alrighty. 2, 3, and it is caught. Alright, so Unknown's data was added to the Pokédex. Unknown this symbol Pokemon. Because different types of Unknown exist, it is said they must have a variety of different abilities. Hence Hidden Power. Alright, but aside from trying to catch all the different kinds of Unknown, which I'm not going to do right now, we are done in the Ruins of Alpha now. So we're going to head out this way, which is the exit out into Route 32. Drawings on the stone panels. Just talking about the panel puzzles. Ruins of Alpha, a look and touch tourist site. Well, that's a tagline. Yes, we are kind of studying the ruins, I guess. I mean, we started, playing around with stuff. Scientists are making you say, well, that could be interesting. Yes, we're out back here on Route 32. And this guy here will no longer block us, but if we talk to him, you'll notice the training we gave our Pokemon around the city. Which was mostly just from Sprout Tower, but, as a souvenir, he's going to give us a Held item that increases the power of Grass-type moves, the Miracle Seed. So, if you're one of the few that got a Chikorita to starter, slap that Miracle Seed on there. They'll be able to pack a little bit more of a punch. Not that they were able to pack much of a punch in the first place. Like I said, Chikorita is definitely a defensive Grass type through and through. Anyway, now there are 2 Pokemon on this route that I want to catch. One can be caught during the morning and daytime, one at night. I'm going to see if I can encounter the daytime one on my way down. Spoiler alert, it wasn't that one. But of course, we also have trainers. But let's not forget the wild Pokemon. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, trainer. Moving onward. Now, just over here, more grass and an item. And a Pokemon. Repel! Oh, thank the Lord Almighty above, we got a Repel. I'm not going to use it yet. That'd be a dumb too. We got a place just up ahead that I really want to use it on. Anyway. Yeah. And on the phone? Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Alright, now Picnicker Liz here is another trainer which we can get the phone number of. And she will rematch us for battles sometimes. Now, getting trainers' numbers for rematches in the future can be good if you just want some extra experience every now and then. But unless I'm getting something else out of it, they're not gonna be a priority. Anyway, moving on. Alright. Now, we've got a split in the path here. Over here, we got a bridge going over the water and just a regular path down here. I'm going to be going down the left side path for the time being, but in the grass here, is a super potion. Heals a Pokemon for 50 HP. Very nice. We don't have any Pokemon at 50 HP yet, but you know, it could be handy soon. You never know. And more battles. Alrighty, moving on. I've got a bit of grass to go through down here, which of course means I'm going to run into something before I get out of it. But it was the thing I was looking for, so I'll let it slide. Ekans! Leech Life is going to do nothing to you. Poliwag? We'll give Poliwag a shot here. Alrighty. Blow bubble into his eyes! That shit stings. That's probably why bubble actually does damage, because it's blown right into their eyes and it stings. I'm thinking way too hard about this. Alright. Alright, a few more of those and we'll be good. Wrap. Now, Wrap is similar to how it worked in Gen 1. Once Wrap is inflict on you, it lingers every turn for I think 2 to 5 turns, I think it is. And I'm pretty sure you're not able to switch out. I'm not going to do it now because I still want to keep Poliwag in here, but as you are able to see, Wrap does not completely immobilize you anymore. Thank God. Thank you, gods of Pokemon, for fixing what was clearly a serious issue. Yeah, I think Ekans can take one more bubble. I think we'll be fine. No, wait. No. No, I take that back. I take that back. Last time I was saying shit like that, Blaze got hit with a critical. Alright. I may have just saved myself. In any case, it is now prime for the catching. Now, Pokeball, go! Two, trace. There we go! So, Ekans. The snake Pokemon. Yeah, because Ekans is snake spelled backwards. Yeah, no one cares. It flutters the tip of its tongue to seek out the scent of prey, then swallows the prey whole, much like an actual snake. Go figure. Right, moving on. Now, I'm not there, but a lot of grass around it. I do not like the look of this. Not one bit. Goodness gracious, great balls! You heard me. Yes, a great ball! Great Ball is a, well, it's a greater ball than the Pokeball is. A 1.5 times catch rate, if I'm not mistaken. Now, this guy could be trouble. Could possibly be a spot of a bother. Alright. I am going to... Oh, can I even? Yeah, I can. But I can't skip this one! Right. Now, I'm gonna go back to battle this guy. But I want to heal first, because luckily for us, there's a Pokemon Center right here. Oh, hello there. Have this tasty nutrition... Slowpoke tail? Are you cutting the tails of a Slowpoke and selling them as food? $1 million? Oh wait, I'm sorry, hold on.
$1 million.
I couldn't resist. But seriously, A, we can't even hold that much money. B, fuck no. Yeah, that's not a very good attitude to have toward potential customers. I think I'll have my people talk with your people. But hidden up in here, another Great Ball. Sweet. We're on fire with these ones. And now, healing. Healing and talking with people, especially this guy. It does seem like a great fishing spot. There does seem to be plenty of water around. Well, I didn't actually see them, but given there was a little bridge out over the water, I can definitely assume that people might have been fishing. I mean, I'm not so sure. Would you like one of my rods? Yes, please. Now he will give us the old rod, bringing back the the time-loved tradition of fishing. Now, basically, fishing works exactly like it did in the last generation. If you're next to a body of water, just pull out your fishing rod and you can start fishing for Pokemons. It's all great. Now, the fishing rod is being put in our key items pocket. We have this new option here for items. Sell. It's short for select. We'll use that, and we will register the old rod. Now, we will use whatever item we have registered on the fly just by pressing the select button. Yeah, sounds convenient, doesn't it? What else is convenient is, you know, this Pokemon Center being right here. I'm a heal right up. But yes, now we can register items and just pull them out on the fly, which is great, especially for fishing, and if we get a bike, biking. Let's have a talk with a few more people, which is probably just as one person. An attack increasing item does sound, you know, pretty tempting. Now, before I head back out, I'm going to save once more, and I'm going to continue once more with the time travel shenanigans. Just messing with the time-space continuum is so much fun. I'll be back in just a moment. And we're back! Now, if we check the Pokegear, it is now Friday. Not only is it Friday, it is nighttime. Now, I wanted to switch it to Friday because on Fridays, up in this spot just here, we have another day of the week sibling. This is Frida. Frida of Friday. Nice to meet you too. And she'll give us a Poison Barb, which is a held item that increases the power of poison-type moves, if you couldn't have guessed. Thank you, Frida. It's wicked. I'll be shocked how good it makes poison moves. Are you talking about shocking or poison? Because for shocking, there shouldn't be electric type, or I'm thinking way too hard about this. Now, as I said earlier, there is also a Pokemon on this route that only appears at night that I want to catch. But I also want to face this guy. Actually, Flandre can stay out in front, yeah. This one's not worth keeping in, but I just want to be prepared because given the lineup that I have, this guy can be a little tricky. As I said, not a fight I really wanted to keep in. He only has a level 10 Wooper, but just given how my team is... Well, the thing is, the mainstays of my team, being all two of them at this moment, we still have a lot of weaknesses that we aren't quite able to cover completely. So I do need to play a little bit more tactfully when dealing with stuff like that. Basically, it's a situation that is tricky for me in this particular circumstance, but ultimately, it's just a regular trainer battle. Speaking of Wooper, I want to go out and search for one, because that is the Pokemon I wish to catch on this route, and catching it is how I wish to end this episode. So, let's get hunting! First encounter, alright, sweet. There we go. Alright, Wooper. Now, Wooper's not a ground type yet, is he? I think it's his evolved form that's water ground, or is Wooper water ground as well? I'm honestly drawing a blank on this. I should not be drawing a blank on this. Thanks, Shakier. Anyway. But, Wooper. Wooper can be a pretty effective water type if you don't have one already. It's effective in the same way that Totodile is, actually, because Wooper is a much more, physically inclined kind of water type. which, much like Totodile, is, you know, kind of strange for a water type, but it's got the skills to pay the bills. It's got moves that take advantage of its physical stats, so yeah, it could be good for you. Alright, Pokeball. I think another Leech Life will actually kill it. Which is strange to say about Leech Life because it's Leech Life, like probably the weakest bug type move there is. And Whipper was caught! Whipper's data has been newly added to the Pokédex. The Waterfish Pokemon. A mucus membrane covers its body. Touching it barehanded will cause a shooting pain. Yeah, I'll give a nickname to Whipper. You know, it just occurred to me, I could probably just... Oh, where are you? Whipper. Oh, it doesn't say a type in here. Huh. Alright, I guess it'll be later Pokedexes that do that. Alright, never mind. I wasn't trying to undermine your efforts, Saki. I'm just, you know, a little scatterbrained at the moment. But, in any case, that is how I said I would end the episode. So, yeah, we've done quite a bit. We've gotten our very first gym badge, for one. We've talked to 3 of the Day of the Week siblings all in one session. Now, that's pretty good. And we come all the way down here to the bottom of Route 32, also passing through the ruins of Valve and doing everything we can there. So, yeah, I'd say we've done a bunch. And in the next episode, we are going to be tackling the trainers up on the pier over here. Maybe doing ourselves a little spot of fishing? Maybe. And, of course, moving on to the next area, because I think I see a cave up ahead. Yeah, that's going to be fun. But, in any case, as always, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, guys, my name is Matt Omega, and I'll see you guys later.